Hey guys, it's Brittany, and welcome to the Paranormal Dimension. And today I'll be sharing with you this paranormal experience that happened last week. And so this was sometime after my birthday because I had celebrated my birthday on the 13th, and so I am 33, and you know what? I feel great. Like, I do. I feel great, and I don't know, in a way, I feel different, but of course, in a good way. I would say I only feel different in a way that where I feel like things are changing, you know, and that once those things happen, it's gonna be this unexpected surprise, and it's just gonna be great, and it's just gonna be like, and that's the thing. I feel happy, and I feel just um yeah, like I said again, I don't know how else to explain it other than that I feel great, and that yeah, I feel like yeah, things are changing. So that's pretty much all I can say. But so this was after my birthday though, of this paranormal experiences that I think it was I'm trying to remember. It was either the 15th or the 16th that um it was either those days were, or was it it, it no, it had to be around there. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to remember and think, okay, what day it was, but it was sometime after my birthday, the 15th, maybe the 16th, around there, and so I had went to the kitchen, and just when I went to the kitchen to get myself a slice of my birthday cake and some ice cream, and so I had already served myself. And just before I could go to my room, because my mom and sister were, we were talking for a little bit, as I was getting my cake and ice cream, and so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we all heard this, that the smoke alarm went off, and it was so loud. Now, I don't know how smoke alarms sounded like way back, like maybe in the 90s or 80s. I'm pretty sure they sounded different, but now with the smoke alarms we have today, in this generation, I don't know, somehow I think they sound kind of different, but they're really loud to the point where it's deafening, where it hurts your ears, like, inside of your ears. And so as it went off, I got startled by it, and I remember that my eyes went wide and my jaw dropped. And just like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what can you make it stop? So that happened. Now, the thing is, no one was cooking, and nothing was on. Let's say nothing hot was on for, for the smoke alarm to have gone off, because, and something was smoking. And then I would see how the smoke alarm went off. But no, we even checked all the rooms. We checked the kitchen. Nothing was on in the kitchen. So yeah, no one was cooking either. And we checked the bathrooms, the bedrooms, the living room. So everything was fine, and there was nothing wrong. Like there was nothing that was on for, where it could have caused some smoke for the smoke alarm to have gone off. So, yeah, and now I don't know if this was maybe if it had went off because maybe of the battery, if the batteries needed to change, like to get new ones, or I don't know if this happened because if it was something else, but to me, in a way, it seemed spiritual only because, again, nothing that was on that could have been smoking, even like a little bit, for the smoke alarm to have went off like that. But yeah, I think when it did went off, it was right in the kitchen. So yeah, nothing was on for the smoke alarm to have went off like that. But yeah, it now um even though I don't like the sound of it, but I would say it's in a way good to hear it when it goes off because it means it's detecting smoke. But when it went off, there was nothing, no smoke. Everything was fine, and everything was clear. And so yeah, I believe that probably was something spiritual that caused um, for the smoke alarm to go off because I and I know for that to be true that spirits, whether if it's a good spirit or bad spirit, that can make something go off. You know, whether if it like if it's a smoke alarm um, or maybe an alarm clock or maybe what else like let's say if you had turned off the light in your bedroom or bathroom, but then once you walk by past your bedroom or bathroom and then the light is on, and that can happen too. Or even if the light is on and then all of a sudden the light goes off without anyone touching it. And I also think that what else was I gonna say, that I also think that anything that you have and if it goes off it makes a sound, that a spirit can do that. It can some I think, because like that now I think depending on the energy, if it's bad energy or good energy, that spirits can in fact make something go off. So let's say if you had a phone, and of course not like the phones we have now, but even if you had a landline and the phone starts ringing and no one's there, that can happen too. Anything can happen, and who knows, like let's say somehow if you find a toaster on and there's nothing in there, or if the microwave turns on itself and there's nothing in there, or let's say if you had made some coffee, but let's say if you had turned it off, it might turn back on again. Or if it's on, it might turn off. Things like that can happen, especially with anything that's, with a on and off switch, anything electrical. But I think even if it's not electrical, but anything that has an on and off switch, yeah, that can happen. So I don't know, to me it just seemed spiritual, but I forgot what it was that we were talking about as I was getting my cake and ice cream. But I don't know, I think it was just like just talking about something and then it went off. But what? For what reason? I think maybe it went off maybe because someone was trying to get our attention. Now, was this a bad spirit? it could be because the smoke alarm was so loud that it hurts the ears. It really does. So it could be that there was a bad spirit. Like I said, maybe, and maybe it did it just to scare us, and you know, maybe to scare us, thinking, oh no, like let's check all the rooms, like, and maybe just to scare us, thinking, I mean, I don't know, or maybe just to scare us in general, like, I don't know, but it could be. Now, I don't know for sure if it was exactly a good spirit, because I feel like if it was a good spirit, I don't think it would set something off so loud that would hurt your ears. I just don't know. I just think if something were to go off, it would be more of a light, gentle kind of sound, but not like a really loud, um, hurting the ears kind of sound. So, yeah, I can't explain it, and I don't know what caused it, but I believe if it was something spiritual, I wouldn't doubt it, because to me, I believe that it was. So that's what happened, and it was sometime after my birthday, either the 15th or the 16th, around there. But yes, that's what happened. So, and that was recently too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this paranormal video. And so, yeah, let me know what you think. And so, for more movie content, reaction streams, and the paranormal, subscribe and click on the bell so you be notified when I upload. That's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.